Welcome back to Healthy Aligned Living, where we delve into the mysteries of our past to illuminate our present and future. I'm so glad you're here today. Your curiosity and quest for knowledge are what drive us to explore these fascinating topics. You're about to discover something that could change everything we think we know about our ancient roots, our spiritual lineage, and the hidden connections between Egypt and Israel. For centuries, we've been told that Egypt and Israel were two separate worlds, each with its own distinct culture, religion, and history. But what if that narrative is incomplete? What if there's a secret history, one that ties them together? A hidden connection that could reshape everything we know about these ancient civilizations? What if the Bible's most famous king, King Solomon, wasn't just the ruler of Israel? What if his bloodline ran deeper than anyone thought, all the way to the royal courts of Egypt? What if there was a royal marriage, a divine alliance that joined these powerful nations forever? Today, I'm going to take you on a journey where royalty, mystery, and divine destiny collide. We will explore the depths of history and uncover the truths that have been hidden for so long. Let's explore what could be one of the most hidden truths about our shared history. This journey will take us through ancient maps, historical reenactments, and mystical landscapes that hold the keys to our past. In the Bible, King Solomon is often remembered for his wisdom, wealth, and the building of the first temple in Jerusalem. But there is so much more to his story. His marriage to Pharaoh's daughter was more than a political move. It was a strategic alliance that bridged two great civilizations, Israel and Egypt. King Solomon, the son of King David, who was anointed by God, marries a Pharaoh's daughter, someone who is the embodiment of divine Egyptian rule. This union was not just a marriage, it was a merging of two divine lineages. What does this union mean for the bloodlines of both Egypt and Israel? Could it have created a hybrid dynasty that's lost to history, or perhaps it's been hidden? This question opens up a world of possibilities and mysteries waiting to be uncovered. This wasn't just a marriage, it was the merging of divine bloodlines, a legacy that could transcend borders and centuries. But what if the descendants of this union, descendants of both the house of David and Egypt's pharaohs, still exist today? Could they be living among us, carrying the legacy of their divine ancestors? The fact that this union took place is known, but the possibilities of what it created are almost infinite. The descendants of this union could hold the key to unlocking ancient wisdom and power. Could this alliance have changed the course of history in ways we still don't fully understand? The impact of such a union could have rippled through time, influencing events and shaping the world as we know it. Throughout history, we've seen how royal families keep their bloodlines intact, preserved, protected, and sometimes even hidden. These bloodlines are often shrouded in mystery, their true significance lost to time. But over time, the greatest bloodlines, like those of King Solomon and Queen Pharaoh's daughter, often disappear into the fabric of the world. Their legacy, however, may still be felt in ways we cannot yet comprehend. But what if they didn't disappear? What if these bloodlines have been carefully preserved, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the right moment to be revealed? What if they were hidden in plain sight? The symbols and clues to their existence could be all around us, waiting to be discovered by those with the eyes to see. Think about it. King Solomon had many wives, and Queen Pharaoh's daughter wasn't the only royal from Egypt that he married into. Each of these unions could have created new bloodlines, spreading the divine legacy far and wide. The children of this union could have been scattered across the known world, hidden from history by the tides of time. Their descendants could be living in different parts of the world, unaware of their royal heritage. And what if there's still someone walking among us with the bloodline of both King David and the pharaohs? This person could hold the key to unlocking the mysteries of our past and guiding us into the future. From Egypt to Israel, the Mediterranean world was a crossroads of empires. The exchange of goods, ideas, and people created a melting pot of cultures and bloodlines. Migrations, trade routes, and the exchange of ideas meant that royal bloodlines didn't stay in one place. They traveled. These bloodlines could have spread far and wide, influencing cultures and civilizations across the Mediterranean and beyond. And as history progressed, many of these royal families were either disbanded or absorbed by other powers. Their bloodlines, however, may have continued to exist, hidden within the fabric of society. But here's the million-dollar question. Could we have lost a royal connection, one that could still exist in some form today, perhaps in bloodlines we don't even know exist? The search for these lost bloodlines could reveal hidden truths about our past and our future. Could someone somewhere be the heir to the Davidic line and Egypt's royal dynasty? This person could hold the key to unlocking the mysteries of our past and guiding us into the future. Now we need to ask ourselves, what spiritual significance does this bloodline hold? The descendants of King Solomon and Queen Pharaoh's daughter could carry a divine legacy that has the power to transform our world. If the descendants of King Solomon and Queen Pharaoh's daughter were not just royalty but also divinely chosen, could they be part of a greater spiritual awakening for humanity? Their legacy could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. In Egypt, the pharaohs were seen as the gods on earth, divinely ordained to lead. Their descendants could carry a divine legacy that has the power to transform our world. In Israel, King Solomon was considered the wisest of all kings, chosen by God to lead a nation. His descendants could carry a divine legacy that has the power to transform our world. Their descendants might carry not just earthly authority, but divine wisdom, a wisdom that's been passed down through the ages. This wisdom could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. Could the descendants of this bloodline have been called to lead not just a nation, but the entire world into a new age of spiritual awakening? Their legacy could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. Could they hold the key to a future where wisdom, healing, and unity become the foundations of humanity's destiny? Their legacy could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. The possibility that the descendants of King Solomon and Queen Pharaoh's daughter still walk among us today is beyond fascinating. It's mind-boggling. Their legacy could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. We have to ask, what if these bloodlines, these royal divine connections, are not just lost to time? They're living right here, right now. Their legacy could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. What if we could unlock their wisdom, their guidance? Their legacy could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. What would it mean for us today if the ancient bloodlines of King Solomon and Queen Pharaoh's daughter were awakened? Their legacy could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. Could it be the key to our spiritual evolution, the next chapter in human history? Their legacy could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. The future of leadership, wisdom, and unity. What if it's already among us? Their legacy could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. We can no longer ignore the possibility that history's mysteries hold answers to the questions we've all been seeking. Their legacy could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. I hope today's exploration sparked something within you. Their legacy could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. History isn't just a set of facts. It's a living, breathing force that shapes the way we see ourselves and our future. Their legacy could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. I invite you to continue on this journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. Their legacy could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. If you're ready to tap into the wisdom of the past and unlock your own divine potential, make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video. Their legacy could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. And remember, your heritage may be part of something much greater than you realize. Their legacy could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. Stay aligned, stay inspired, and keep seeking the hidden truths of this world. Their legacy could hold the key to unlocking our spiritual potential. Welcome back to Healthy Aligned Living. As we continue our journey into the hidden connections between Egypt and Israel, it's essential to understand the early life of King Solomon, his rise to power, and his initial interactions with Egypt. These formative years set the stage for the profound alliances and legacies we just explored. King Solomon, born as Jedediah, was the second son of King David and Bathsheba. His early years were marked by a divine promise of greatness. According to biblical accounts, Solomon's name means peace, a fitting title for a ruler whose wisdom and diplomacy would become legendary. From a young age, Solomon was groomed for leadership. His father, King David, ensured that Solomon received the best education, focusing on governance, military strategy, and spiritual wisdom. It was clear that David saw in Solomon a future king who could unite the tribes of Israel and lead them into an era of prosperity. But Solomon's path to the throne was not without obstacles. As David's health declined, a power struggle ensued among his sons. Adonijah, Solomon's older half-brother, declared himself king. However, with the support of the prophet Nathan and his mother Bathsheba, Solomon was anointed by David as his rightful successor. Solomon's rise to power was swift and decisive. Upon ascending the throne, he quickly consolidated his rule, eliminating threats to his reign. His wisdom and strategic mind were evident from the beginning, earning him the respect and loyalty of his people. One of Solomon's first significant acts as king was to solidify Israel's position among the neighboring kingdoms. This is where Egypt comes into play. Recognizing the importance of strong foreign alliances, Solomon sought to strengthen ties with Egypt, one of the most powerful civilizations of the time. The marriage to Pharaoh's daughter was a pivotal move. This alliance was not merely a political maneuver, but a symbol of mutual respect and cooperation. It marked the beginning of a relationship that would intertwine the destinies of Israel and Egypt in ways that history has only begun to reveal. Through this union, Solomon gained access to Egyptian knowledge, culture, and resources, further enhancing his kingdom's prosperity. The exchange of ideas and traditions between these two great civilizations enriched both cultures, laying the foundation for a legacy that would endure for centuries. As we delve deeper into Solomon's reign, we will uncover more about his wisdom, his grand projects, and how his interactions with Egypt shaped the course of history. The early life and rise of King Solomon are crucial pieces of the puzzle, helping us understand the profound connections that bind Egypt and Israel. Stay with us as we continue to explore the mysteries of our past and uncover the hidden truths that shape our present and future. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this video to join us on this journey of discovery. Welcome back to Healthy Aligned Living. As we continue our exploration of the hidden connections between Egypt and Israel, let's delve into the fascinating political and cultural exchanges that occurred during King Solomon's reign. These exchanges not only strengthened alliances but also left an indelible mark on both civilizations. King Solomon's marriage to Pharaoh's daughter was more than just a personal union. It was a strategic alliance that opened the doors to a wealth of opportunities for both nations. This marriage marked the beginning of a period characterized by unprecedented cooperation and exchange. Politically, the alliance with Egypt provided Israel with a powerful ally in a region fraught with rivalries and conflicts. The Mutual Defense Pact ensured that both nations could count on each other in times of need, creating a sense of stability and security. This alliance also facilitated trade routes, allowing for the free flow of goods, ideas, and technologies between the two nations. Culturally, the exchange was equally profound. Solomon, known for his wisdom and insatiable curiosity, welcomed Egyptian scholars, artisans, and architects to his court. This influx of knowledge and talent had a transformative impact on Israel. Egyptian influences can be seen in the architecture of Solomon's projects, such as the grandeur of the First Temple in Jerusalem. The temple's design, with its massive columns and intricate carvings, reflects a blend of Israelite and Egyptian styles, symbolizing the union of these two great cultures. Moreover, the exchange of knowledge extended to various fields, including astronomy, medicine, and agriculture. Egyptian advancements in these areas were integrated into Israelite society, enhancing their scientific understanding and practical applications. The famed wisdom of Solomon, celebrated in proverbs and parables, was enriched by this cross-cultural dialogue, making his court a center of learning and innovation. Religiously, the interactions between Israel and Egypt had a significant impact as well. While maintaining their distinct spiritual identities, both nations found common ground in their reverence for wisdom and the divine. This mutual respect fostered a sense of spiritual kinship that transcended borders and laid the groundwork for future theological exchanges. The legacy of these political and cultural exchanges during Solomon's reign is evident in the lasting influence they had on both civilizations. The fusion of Egyptian and Israelite traditions created a rich tapestry of shared heritage that would endure for generations. It is a testament to the power of diplomacy, cooperation, and the pursuit of knowledge. As we continue our journey through history, we will uncover more about the profound impact of these exchanges and how they shape the destinies of Israel and Egypt. Stay with us as we explore the intricate web of connections that bind our past and present. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this video to join us on this journey of discovery. Welcome back to Healthy Aligned Living. As we continue our journey through the fascinating connections between Egypt and Israel during King Solomon's reign, let's now delve into the architectural and technological advancements that were heavily influenced by Egyptian knowledge. The First Temple in Jerusalem, often regarded as Solomon's crowning achievement, stands as a testament to the profound impact of Egyptian architectural expertise. The temple's design incorporated massive columns, intricate carvings, and detailed ornamentation that were signature elements of Egyptian architecture. This blend of styles not only symbolized the union of these two great cultures, but also showcased the innovative spirit of Solomon's era. One of the most striking features of the First Temple was its use of cedar wood, imported from the famed forests of Lebanon. However, the techniques used to transport and construct with this precious material were largely influenced by Egyptian engineering methods. The Egyptians were masters of monumental construction, as evidenced by their pyramids and temples, and their expertise was invaluable in the creation of Solomon's architectural projects. Beyond the temple, the influence of Egyptian technology extended to various infrastructural developments within Israel. The construction of Solomon's palace, the expansion of Jerusalem's walls, and the creation of elaborate water supply systems all benefited from Egyptian knowledge. The use of advanced surveying techniques, hydraulic engineering, and stone masonry were areas where Egyptian expertise played a crucial role. In addition to architecture, Egyptian technological advancements in metallurgy, pottery, and textile production were integrated into Israelite society. The exchange of artisans and craftsmen between the two nations led to a period of unprecedented innovation and creativity. Egyptian techniques in metalworking, particularly in the crafting of bronze and gold, elevated the quality of Israelite artifacts and ceremonial objects. Agricultural practices also saw significant improvements due to Egyptian influence. The introduction of advanced irrigation methods, crop rotation techniques, and the use of new agricultural tools enhanced the productivity and sustainability of Israelite farming. These advancements not only ensured food security but also contributed to the overall prosperity of Solomon's kingdom. The collaboration between Egyptian and Israelite scholars further enriched the scientific and technological landscape of the time. The exchange of astronomical knowledge led to more accurate calendars and improved navigation techniques. Medical practices benefited from the integration of Egyptian herbal remedies and surgical procedures, enhancing the overall health and well-being of the population. As we reflect on these architectural and technological marvels, it becomes clear that the fusion of Egyptian and Israelite knowledge during King Solomon's reign created a legacy of innovation and progress. These advancements not only transformed the physical landscape of Israel, but also laid the foundation for future generations to build upon. Join us next time as we continue to unravel the intricate web of historical connections that shape our understanding of the past. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to stay with us on this captivating journey of discovery. Welcome back to Healthy Aligned Living. As we continue to explore the intricate connections between Egypt and Israel during King Solomon's reign, let's now delve into the religious and spiritual links that bound these two ancient civilizations together. The spiritual and mythological tapestry woven by Egypt and Israel is rich with shared narratives and mutual influences. One of the most fascinating aspects of this connection is the interplay between their respective pantheons and religious practices. The story of the Exodus, central to Israelite history, speaks of a profound interaction with Egypt. This narrative not only highlights the cultural and historical significance of the Israelites' departure from Egypt, but also underscores the deep spiritual ties between the two nations. Moreover, the wisdom literature attributed to King Solomon bears a striking resemblance to Egyptian teachings. The Wisdom of Amenemope, an ancient Egyptian text, shares many parallels with the biblical book of Proverbs. These similarities suggest a shared philosophical and ethical foundation that influenced both cultures. The concept of Ma'at in Egyptian belief, representing truth, balance, and cosmic order, finds echoes in the Israelite emphasis on justice and righteousness. This shared value system reinforced the moral and ethical frameworks within both societies, fostering a sense of spiritual kinship. The mythological figures of both civilizations also reveal intriguing connections. The story of Osiris, the Egyptian god of the afterlife, bears similarities to the Israelite narratives of resurrection and eternal life. These shared themes reflect a common quest for understanding the mysteries of existence and the afterlife. Additionally, the practice of temple worship in Israel was influenced by Egyptian religious rituals. The use of incense, sacred music, and elaborate ceremonies in Solomon's temple mirrored the traditions of Egyptian temples, creating a fusion of spiritual practices that enriched the worship experience. The exchange of religious artifacts and symbols further exemplifies the deep spiritual ties between Egypt and Israel. Amulets, talismans, and other sacred objects found in archaeological sites reveal a blend of Egyptian and Israelite iconography, symbolizing the harmonious coexistence of their spiritual beliefs. As we reflect on these shared myths and spiritual connections, it becomes evident that the religious and cultural interactions between Egypt and Israel during King Solomon's era were profound and transformative. These connections not only shaped the spiritual landscape of the time, but also left a lasting legacy on the religious traditions that followed. Join us next time as we continue to unravel the intricate web of historical connections that shape our understanding of the past. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to stay with us on this captivating journey of discovery. Welcome back to Healthy, Aligned Living. In our previous chapters, we explored the rich tapestry of connections between Egypt and Israel during the reign of King Solomon. However, no story is complete without examining its decline. In this chapter, we will analyze the decline of King Solomon's empire and its profound impact on the relationship between Egypt and Israel. King Solomon's reign was marked by unprecedented prosperity and grand architectural projects, including the magnificent temple in Jerusalem. However, the latter part of his rule saw cracks in this seemingly invincible empire. Heavy taxation and forced labor to support his ambitious projects led to growing discontent among the Israelites. Additionally, Solomon's numerous political marriages to foreign princesses, including Pharaoh's daughter, introduced foreign deities and practices into Israel, further straining the unity of his people. Solomon's death marked the beginning of a turbulent period. His son Rehoboam inherited a fractious kingdom. Instead of alleviating the burdens on his subjects, Rehoboam's harsh policies exacerbated the tensions, leading to a full-scale rebellion. The once unified kingdom split into the northern kingdom of Israel and the southern kingdom of Judah. This division weakened the once mighty Israelite state, making it vulnerable to external threats. Egypt, under Pharaoh Shishak, seized this opportunity to reassert its influence. In a campaign recorded in both Egyptian and biblical sources, Shishak invaded the weakened kingdom, plundering treasures from Jerusalem and other cities. This invasion marked a significant shift in the power dynamics between Egypt and Israel. The decline of Solomon's empire also had lasting cultural and religious repercussions. The influx of Egyptian influence during Solomon's reign had created a blend of traditions, but the subsequent invasions and political instability led to a reassertion of distinct national identities. The Israelites, in an effort to preserve their cultural and religious uniqueness, began to distance themselves from foreign influences, including those from Egypt. Despite the political decline, the spiritual and cultural exchanges that took place during Solomon's reign continued to resonate. The shared wisdom literature, architectural styles, and religious practices left an indelible mark on both civilizations. However, the geopolitical landscape had irrevocably changed, setting the stage for future conflicts and alliances. As we reflect on the decline of King Solomon's empire, it is crucial to understand how these events reshaped the relationship between Egypt and Israel. The once harmonious exchange of ideas gave way to a more complex and often adversarial dynamic. Yet the legacy of their interactions during Solomon's reign continued to influence the course of history in ways that are still being uncovered today. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to stay with us as we continue to unravel the intricate web of historical connections that shape our understanding of the past. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring. Welcome back to Healthy Aligned Living. As we conclude our journey through the intricate and often hidden connections between Egypt and Israel, it's essential to reflect on the enduring legacy of these ancient interactions. From the rise of King Solomon, whose wisdom and political acumen forged unprecedented ties with Egypt, to the cultural and spiritual exchanges that left a lasting imprint on both civilizations, the story of these two ancient powers is one of mutual influence and shared heritage. Despite the eventual decline of Solomon's empire and the subsequent geopolitical shifts, the profound impact of their relationship continues to resonate. The architectural marvels, such as the temple in Jerusalem, and the shared wisdom literature, are testaments to a period of rich cultural symbiosis. These exchanges not only shaped the civilizations of their time, but also laid the groundwork for future interactions and developments in the region. The blending of religious practices and myths created a unique tapestry of spiritual beliefs that influenced both Egypt and Israel. Even as political tensions rose and fell, the spiritual and cultural connections endured, highlighting the resilience of these ancient ties. In our modern understanding of history, it is crucial to recognize that the legacy of Egypt and Israel's hidden connections extends beyond mere historical events. It is a testament to the power of cultural exchange and the ways in which diverse civilizations can influence and enrich one another. As we continue to explore the past, let us remember that these ancient connections remind us of our shared human heritage. They encourage us to seek understanding and collaboration, just as King Solomon and the pharaohs once did. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. We hope you have gained a deeper appreciation for the hidden connections between Egypt and Israel and their lasting legacy. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to stay with us as we uncover more fascinating historical narratives. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.